What's going on, my peoples? And I go by name the Sorcerer, and I'm now going to be doing your full moon 12 zodiac signs reading, and this is for the 13th of April, and this is the pink full moon. And I want to quickly speak to you guys around the full moon, and this is about balance, releases, and this is about really putting you in the center of where you want to be. So I want to start with Aries for your birthday month, and then we're going to go down right towards the end of Pisces. All right, guys? So shout out to everyone here. Appreciate your time and energy. And I'm going to be doing the collective reading. All right? Okay, let's go and have a... Let me do this. I really appreciate everyone else's time. I really appreciate everyone else's energy. And yeah, if it resonates, I hope it helps. If not, send it back to the universe. Energies are fluid. We keep on shining and we stay rising. So let's see what's happening. And this is for Aries. So big up to everyone here. I really appreciate your time. Let's do this for Aries. Wow. Okay. These are amazing. For Aries, I'm just gonna give you a quick insight of what you are guided to do, and it is important that you should really, really take this energy as a sign. All right, for you to ultimately go bold, throw caution at the wind, and really just showcase who you truly are. You got the firstly, we're going to start with the Six of Wands. So you're definitely at a winning position. You definitely have a straight up momentum that's basically for success. I'm seeing that any formula that you yourself are going to work on, and that could be an idea, that could be something that you per se have always wanted to do. This could be around your work. This could be around you getting into social media. This could be around relationships. This is just you putting your mind, body, and spirit into one thing and really doubling down and truly believing in this, because this is part of your victory. This is part of you feeling you've won. And what I feel as well, especially with the full card, this is a great time to start something new. If you've been wanting to do something, and that's really trusting your own abilities to do so, this is basically a start of something brand new. Yes, absolutely brand new. Um, I'm excited. I'm to be honest with you, I'm really excited. Um, I've got the Sun card and the Star card together. So this is about fame and fortune. So if it's about you wanting to start afresh regarding social media, being bold, just go out there and do it. The Sun card and the Star card is about success in the fields of creating attention. It doesn't necessarily mean for those, oh, you're gonna have a viral moment. It can be a viral moment. Rest assured, it can be a viral moment. But the emphasis is the movement of you putting yourself in that position is going to create great attention for you. This could just be for those that are just wanting to get attention from work. Expect great attention, and this is a very, very successful part of your life, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles, as you can see, and you've got the Ten of Cups. And when you have both together, this is an absolute success. Big success. This is a great start. And this is very much of your wish fulfillment. So you are now vibrating into the frequency, especially with the Nine of Cups, into achieving things. And that could be in regards to money, that could be in regards to opening new doors. Your level of thoughts and your level of really saying to yourself, I'm a winner, is not only going to create a new timeline for you and a new pathway, but it's bringing you to a new era of success. I've also got the Queen of Pentacles, and it's demanding you to essentially be, if anything, entitled of this energy. Of course, you have the momentum, and it's the vision I have right now for Aries is that there is a wave from spirit, and it's creating this big momentum, and you have to basically align that momentum. As imagine you seeing a wave behind you, and you are a surfboarder, and you're using that to create wherever avenues you want to go to. It's only going to give you a lot of blessings. I've also got the Four of Wands. So this is a great sign for your achievements. 1111 as well, shall I say? So you have your guides letting you know that you're in the right direction. I'm also seeing for those who are of Aries, it's a very, very blessed time. Blessed time. The communities around you are going to love you even more. You're you should take advantage of this energy as we speak. So yes, that was for Aries, and now we're going to be doing it for Taurus. Yes, Taurus. All right, let's have a look. So shout out for those who for our Taurus, and let's go for it. All right, let's see. I'm feeling rather excited for all you Taurus. Okay. And we are going through Taurus. Wow. Amazing. So, the energies that I feel very much so as a plane is, that you can hear the plane, which is a good sign. Very, very good sign. Means you're ascending, Taurus. Okay, so it's about living your truth. The first thing. I do feel like for Tauruses, you've got to be honest with yourself about how you want to go forth with for the rest of the remaining weeks and months, even the remaining year of where you want to be and where you want to go. I do think it's a case of you being able to be more freely and being able to travel. And this is an energy that I feel where, if anything, the sole focus is on where you feel happier, where you feel happiest. Excuse me. Um, Go to where you are appreciated rather than you're being tolerated. I'm also hearing from spirit as well. This is about really creating a new source of income revenue streams as well. So for all you Tauruses, if it's something that you feel that you can sustain, this is something that I would highly recommend. I'm also seeing as well with the Queen of Pentacles. So there's an energy of addressing all of these things urgently. I feel like it's a matter of urgency to go, you know what? If I were to do this, I'm not going to wait until tomorrow, the next week, the week after that. I'm going to do it now. And I feel like, especially, there's a sign that there's definitely going to be a shift for Tauruses. Um, really set that intention, really reaffirm these things, because what's about to happen is that you are now about to reaffirm and realign with your higher self, as well as your highest timeline. And it's very important right now to really know that your guides are going to tell you, and your intuition is basically going to give you clues. You're definitely going to be getting more, what you call it, signs from your dreams. So look out for your dreams. There's definitely a wish fulfillment towards this energy. So definitely focus on the good habits, which effectively is going to take you um, and help you synchronize with your highest timeline. I do feel like with you, there's a part of you that, if you are thinking about going on holiday, you should go where you're happy. You should look towards where you're happiest. I think it's about looking within yourself and say, you know what, I'm not just going to wait until next month until I go to this place. No, if I have the power to do so right now, I should do it, and so should you. You should do it. So I have some high hopes for you, Tauruses out there, and I just feel like it's about you just being honest with yourself. I mean, the Queen of Swords for me is about truth, and you having the clarity after thinking for a period of time that you start to see things more clearly, and you're like, no, this is what I want to do. A bit of self-importance is something that I feel like you should be thinking of in the first place, and I just feel like this is time to really go forth with your energy and be like, yes, I am. I want to do this. I want to travel. I want to go here. I want to go that. We are now in the energy of being able to live with our abundance with the Ten of Cups. There's fortune after difficulty. So if you've had to struggle a little bit in the last couple of months, I see you booming. I feel like you will be in a better position. So I'm I'm just saying that things will go well, and as it should be. You should live your best life. And now we're going to the month of Gemini. All right, let's go into the month of Gemini. Shout out to everyone here, by the way. Big up everyone here, and let's go. Let us go. Let's do this. Okay. And this is for the month of Gemini. Okay. For you Geminis out there, for all you Geminis out there, I feel very much like there is somebody coming back from your past. I've got the social media card, so I do feel like it's an ex in regarding to wanting to yeah, there's definitely an ex partner that wants to come back towards your life, and then I'll explain. All right. So in terms of Gemini, I feel like for this pink new moon, there is an energy of somebody coming back from the past that wants to reconnect with you. You've got the Six of Cups and the Judgment card. And this is an obvious sign for those that want and is thinking of a reconnection, a romantic reconnection. And that X is something that's going to make you feel it's going to make you feel a certain type of way. And this being nostalgia, this being with love, this is just generally something that I might have to ask you to sort of discern. So really, really use your discernment, because you've got the Two of Wands, which is the social media card. So this may be an energy of them looking through your name via Facebook, or this could be something towards your Instagram. This is something that they've seen regarding your suggestions. This is something that they have been thinking about you they've been thinking from a large proportion at the time, and this energy is definitely going to amplify, especially for the around of the full moon. So I do think that there is definitely going to be some type of approach. This could be an acknowledgement, this could be an ad, this could be a straight up message, this could just be the fact that they're seeing you in your stories, and this is just letting you know that they do feel like, whether you want them or not, I'm just letting you know that there is a part two in their mind. What I feel is about to happen is that they're about to really, really try and lay it on thick, because you've got let me just try and get that. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands for me, it's like going all in the approach of wanting to go again. Now, I do feel like for those, and there's two scenarios that I see, and we're after retrograde, so I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like if you were to open this situation, you should be open-minded, and I'm gonna give you two scenarios for you Geminis, for you twins out there. um the first the first thing is that they're definitely going to stand on business. So they mean what they say, and they mean what they say, and they say what they mean. I don't feel like they're gonna mince their words. I feel like they're definitely gonna say what they feel. You have the power, and this is the choices of two. The first choice is that undeniably you're going to say categorically no, absolutely not. I feel like there's a sense of rejection, and from the past, you're just going to be like, look, after the past, especially with the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords, it's not for me. No, no, it's not for me. It's truly, truly not for me. It's a hell to the no. And what I feel strongly about this situation is that there's just too much that's happened in the past, right? For this scenario that you just can't go back on it. The second one, and this is for all of the for those that want to be part of this reconnection, is that you are about to welcome this as a new start where you open dialogue, and not just open dialogue. For some of the Geminis out there, this is about you guys opening up this whole situation and actually allowing your feelings to really take over and say, you know what, I'm gonna give this a shot. I do feel very much like it is in your best interest to follow your intuition with this one, because it comes down to, with both scenarios, what is going to ultimately make you feel fulfillment in the long run. Remember, there's no right or wrong question, so there is a dilemma whether you're going to say yes or no. But the truth is, what the true measurement towards the situation is you saying, you know what, I need to just really think about this whole situation. Is the juice worth the squeeze? And that's the scenario that I'm going to put you out there for all you Geminis out there. Okay? And that I really like that one, because it's like it's a bit of a like a telenovela. It's like, you know what am I gonna be doing? But I'm gonna let you decide, because it's it's free, it's with your it's within your free will, and as it should be your free will. All right? Now, let's get into Cancer. Cancer, shout out all you Cancerians. Let's go in there. Interesting. I have a vision that you're sorry. That's the first thing for you Cancers out there. That you say something and you actually didn't mean it. You said something, you didn't actually mean it. Very emotional. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be of a bit of an emotional part of you. That, yeah, definitely an emotional part of you that needs to sort of like, fuck, you know. Cancer. Okay. I'm gonna say this, Cancer, for you Cancerians. If you feel you need to reach out, you should do it. I'm gonna be real. I genuinely feel like, for those you Cancerians out there, that there is an energy of feeling like you've been left behind, and there is an energy due to your pride, perhaps that you've said something and you didn't mean it. I feel like you've reacted, and now you are actually going through the energy of feeling a little bit like, do you know what? I shouldn't have said that. But you got it. It happened at the heat of the moment, and I genuinely feel like, for you, there's a feeling of a missed opportunity. But before there's a missed opportunity, I'm letting you know that there are certain reasons why you have to go through the situation. And with the Five of Swords, I'm just letting you know something. It's meant to happen this way because you're now seeing the true value of your own actions and the consequences. It's a chain reaction, and the reaction and the value in it is learning through the situation. So, yes, is it a situation where it's emotional? It it is. It is. It's very much so. And to a point, you tried to use the energy of saying, you know what, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to just keep going. I'm going to ignore the signs. I'm going to ignore the noise. But it's catching up with you. And the reason why you're feeling very heavy at this moment in time, for you Cancerians out there, is that you've been holding this situation. When you're crying, it feels like it activates a trauma, a part of you that you wasn't ready to delve deep into your emotions, and it's starting to flood. So I feel like there's a amount of flooding that's about to happen. And I'm going to say this could be with your ex-partner, this could be a family member, this could be a best friend, a friend. This is somebody that you feel that you have soul ties connected to. This could be a soulmate. This could be someone that you feel very much that there was a connection. And it is sad. It is sad. You know what? It feels like a Greek tragedy. But I also see that within the situation, you've learnt a lot. You've definitely learned a lot. And I do feel like you need to, there's a call for you to give yourself some grace. Because I think let me just get that's it, the four wands. There's an energy, because you got the Temperance card, which is a form of alchemy, care, forgiveness. Four of wands, there's a lot of love that's still there. Still a lot of love in general. But because of how this whole situation has completely fucked up, shall I say, excuse my language, I just feel like you've tried to go the cold-hearted approach. But this cold-hearted approach, it's catching up on you. You've tried to be tough, but this toughness that you're doing is all an act. Now, you can go about this in a way that would help you. I think, and I know this is what you need to do. You need to be honest. I'm gonna say this: get it out of your system. Reach out. Really understand that this is part of a positive tower moment. All right. If you leave this would be a tower moment. This could be a positive tower moment or a negative tower moment. But here's the thing: if you leave this, you are essentially allowing a negative tower moment where it will feel as if the dam will just keep on going. I want you to take this as an initiative within yourself to start fresh. This is a new start, and just be making peace. You don't necessarily have to be a situation where it's peace with that person, but this is also part of making peace with yourself. And the moment you do so, you'll be able to live a better life. Now, the choice is yours. I think at the end of the day, and I see this, I just see that you're going to be in a better position once you do that. Okay. And now we're going into the month of Leo. All right, let's go for Leo. Shout out to Leos out there. Shout out. Okay. I'm just writing down, guys. I'm just writing down for what you call it, for my timestamps. All right. Okay, let's do it for the month of Leo. Okay. Wow, this is good. I'm enjoying. I feel very much like with this reading collectively. This is a very strong energy of needing to release things as well. So there's value in releasing, especially during the pink full moon. But let's go into the month. Let's go into the month for you Leos out there. Okay. Okay, so the energy that I feel at this moment in time is that there is a superpower that you're going to be going through. A very strong superpower, especially for the full moon. It's really, oh wow, this is good. Okay, all right. So there's definitely a superpower that's about to happen. I'm going to say this off the bat for for all you Leos out there. For all you Leos out there. You guys are about to go through a very powerful time. You've already healed. You're into the energy of the Empress, and you've got the Three of Swords. And I feel like there's a large part, there's not just a large, there is a major part of you that has healed through many traumas. And this is through your self-love. This is through going through the process of basically going through life in general in the way you should be going through, and that's like structure, being present with your energy, being courageous, showing your inner strength, having fortitude. These are all coming together, and it's basically forming as the energy or the Empress energy. You have learned so much during this time. And what I feel is about to happen is that you are now about to allow yourself to live the life of abundance. And I think you should, because this is about to inspire and help. And not only that, the energy of self love is your own superpower. You're about to have a self empowerment month where not only you'll be receiving a lot of blessings, but you will feel the energy of winning. And what you're going to do with it is very much so is being able to move in a way that's more fluid, being able to move in a way that you'll be having the power to go from A to B, no doubts. I feel very much so that if you've had problems in the past, things will start to be more better for you, and things will start to shift effortlessly. You have this part of you in the past that may have had any struggles. You're about to reach a new cup, which is a source of fulfillment. And to be honest, love is definitely in the air for all you Leos out there. And I feel this because I want you to claim this, Leo. There is a strong amount of pride that you have within yourself, that you have overcome something so massively, and it will come as a spiritual activation coming in quick. I want you to use this as a form of a catapult. Use it in terms of your lifestyle. Use it in terms of lessons. Use it in terms of being around the people around you. You're there to inspire, and you'll be inspiring many others that are around you. There's something that I'm hearing right now, and the energy of it is magnet. I feel very much strongly that your energy around people start to gravitate. And this is part of a community. You see with the Four of Wands. This is also a part of just being around your loved ones as well with the Lovers card. So I have a strong sense of self-empowerment, where this self-empowerment is going to take you from here to here. And you'll be able to really navigate life a lot more easier without even trying, for you Leos out there. And what I like about this energy for you Leos is very much that it's towards the end of, I keep getting this, and I had this throughout this whole month, and it keeps coming back to me. And it's the energy of the Wizard of Oz. It's when the lion finally found its heart and has a heart. And that's the energy that you have. That you have this energy of self-love, and that you'll be able to radiate and be radiant to all of those around you. And that is for Leo. Now let's go to all you Virgos out there. Shout out to all you Virgos. Let's have a look. Big up everyone here. I really appreciate all your energies. Really appreciating your time. I'm just appreciating you guys. That's what I'm saying. Let's go for Virgo. Okay. Let's do it for you Virgos. This is a reset for you Virgos out there. I feel like for those that want to... Okay. All right. Quit hiding. That's the energy that I'm hearing for you Virgos out there. Quit hiding. Okay. There is a portion of you Virgos out there that I'm picking up, that you are really, really stealing your own reality right now. I've got the Three of Swords, and I feel like this is something about an impending situation that you've put your head in the sand, and everybody around you, and I'm reading really intuitively. I just feel it with this certain energy that don't miss this opportunity. Your friends are giving you signs, the universe is giving you signs, the hell, everyone's giving you signs, but you turn to pilot mode, where rather than you listen to everyone else. You've got your blinders on you, and you're just in one, you have this one direction where you should move to, and you should try to just turn the ship. I feel very much so that you've been used to the energy of not being able to just like, you've been too stubborn. That's the right word. You've been too stubborn, especially with the Five of Pentacles, to make this move. And you know it in your heart that you should do it. I feel very much now that it is time, especially with the Page of Swords, that if you don't do it now, it's the point of no return. I do feel like there is a missed opportunity that you could potentially have. And I don't want you to go through this situation. The energy of the moon, especially with the full moon, has the power to change all of those things. Because I do feel like once you use this and make a decision, and this is like a matter of urgency, there is definitely a big change that you can do. But this is partly a change over in your lifestyle, a change over on a certain decisions. You don't need to go to sleeper mode. You've got the Hermit card and the Seven of Pentacles. And I think it's now for you to really press the button of resets. This reset for me is very much so of a decision that needs to be made. I'm going to go and I'm going to be honest with you. And this doesn't seem like, I don't want to call it a call out, but if you don't do this, you're basically saying no to the door that's being opened as we speak. You got the Eight of Wands and you got the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm urging you, for all you Virgos out there, that take this opportunity. And it's a clear yes. It is absolutely a strong yes. You're going to get even more signs that's coming your way, especially with the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups for me is an opportunity. It's literally just an offer. Here's an offer. Here it is. It's literally there. You do what you want with it. I'm gonna go as far to say it's somebody that you're thinking about. So there is a romantic situation. I'm also seeing that for those that are just in the general sense, there's an opportunity as a whole to take this offer. This could be a job. This could be in terms of your own going into what's the word self-employment. This is about you being in your business. But for me, I do feel like there is an energy regarding love. I feel like there's a high risk, high reward factor. And I'm saying it out there for all you guys and girls, to you guys or to you, as I'm speaking to you, that please take this opportunity. This opportunity is there for the taking. And if you don't take this, I'm telling you, especially with the Page of Wands, listen, listen. Sometimes, just sometimes, we can really be too stubborn for our own good. If it's something to do with an opportunity that's there, take it. There's a hand out there. And I feel very much so that once you do take this, and I'm speaking intuitively, especially with the Four of Wands, that you will have your own version of the tree of life, the victory, the completion. It is out there for you to really, really go for it. And I'm telling you, it is risk reward. But for Virgos out there, it's about waking up. All right? I hope that helps. Now we'll go for Libra. All right. Shout out to everyone here. I really appreciate everyone. Pick up. And now we're going to do it for Libra. I am a Libra myself, but I'm going to be non-biased. I'll be real. While I'm shuffling, guys, just to let you know, personal readings are available. All you've got to do is just message me through my social media accounts. Sorcerer333 on TikTok, and IG. All right. For you Libras, let's do it. Ooh. There's an energy where, for all you Libras out there, you're about to free your goddamn mind. And I say that in the nicest possible way. This is about you and only being you. I feel like sometimes we fall in the trap of just being too placid. And here's the truth. This is the energy that I feel. I feel like while we are going through our own shadow work, I feel like it's important that we free our minds. And for this, all for Libras out there, the moment you free your mind is the moment you release any type of doubts, insecurities, um, limiting beliefs. And this is really telling ourselves that we are we are more than good enough than any, like nothing is beyond us for sure. Like we have everything there, and our possibilities and our potential is limitless. And I feel like it's breaking free from being in that limiting factor of belief. It's literally throwing caution to the wind and really just saying to yourself, like, this is where I'm gonna go. Let's go for it. I feel very much like for the Libras in this reading, there's an energy of you stop being placid, yes, and really, really alchemize and really, really strategize where your next steps are. This is about really and truly being, if anything, the main character in your life. And it's really asserting yourself in that. There's a feeling, especially with the Seven of Swords, and I know Seven of Swords most of the time, it generally is about boundaries, but this for me is more about effort. It's about being the king of the hill, the king of the mountains, and you allowing yourself to be in that. It's showcasing who you are. It's giving me that you must step into the spotlight, that you must go in there and really trust that you are a light. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. So this element of you needing to gamble and going out there and being you is something that needs to happen even more. You got the Chariot card. It's about going forward. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Nine of Cups. This is everything that you want it to be, how you want it to be designed, how you envisioned what your manifestation is. It's letting you know that you have it there. You've got to unearth it within yourself. The Ace of Pentacles, receive your blessings. You're about to receive a blessing. You got the King of Swords. Action, 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 action. Your purpose. You're about to receive a message. And with this message, this is about really and truly enjoying the tree of life. This is really and truly accepting this gift. This is really and truly, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, achieving the goal that you have thought that it was impossible. But you breaking that ceiling and really, really knowing that there is no ceiling. You do the possible. And that is one of your superpowers. I feel very much so that this is a version of yourself that starts with your own self-love. And I want for all you Libras out there, that the Sun card is just letting you know there are good omens going forwards for you. This is the strongest card in the deck. This is your rebirth. This is your start. This is what you've always wanted. This is everything and even more. And you should get it as you should. This is a beautiful moment. This is the start of you being, not just being air, like just being there, but you bending the reality. Us air signs of Libras, remember, and this is for you, for all you air signs out there, but mostly for me, Libras, because we can fall into the trap of being placid, that we're very powerful people. And when it comes to our own energies, when you put your hand outside of the window, you may not see that energy, but when the wind blows, you feel it. That's the power we have. And that's for you Libras. And I'm now going to be going into the sign of Sagittarius. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to everyone. I'm just writing down for the timestamps. Yes, let's go for you old flames. Shout out to everyone here. And let me go. Let's go. Let's do this. Guys, when you've got the time, I really appreciate if you could like, subscribe, comment. And I appreciate this, guys. Let's do this. And this is for Sagittarius. Oh, wait, not Sagittarius. My bad. My bad. My apologies. This is not for Sagittarius. I just realized this is for Scorpio. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out. We're doing Scorpio. I just realized I nearly caught myself. I nearly caught myself. I nearly got. All right. And this is for Scorpio. Okay. So I feel like right now, this is about you being happy and this is about a new start. I feel like for all you Scorpios out there, this is about just living your truth and being able to be happy with where you are. And if you are not happy with where you are, this is really and truly a time to move. So this is where you feel like you are, in essence, um, it's about how you feel comfortable. And if you are not comfortable where you are, you make a move. But if this is a new start, go for it. Let me explain to you. You've got a new start. So Scorpios are going through a new start. You got a very, very good start, a very blessed start, because you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and you've got the Fool card. So for all you Scorpios out there, this is a good omen for you to start a business, do really well in terms of where you want to be. This is definitely planting a new seed, which is effectively going to give you a harvest of happiness. I want you guys to really focus on just going and being led by your heart. And it's very hard for sometimes to say that for those who are intuitive, but really and truly, self love, being selfish is a form of self care. And for all you Scorpios out there, I really want you to focus on your passions and what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you give you fulfillment. If you've had a hard time recently, things are going to be a lot more better. I think right now it's important that if you've got momentum, don't forget to manage your health, manage and rest. I want you to listen to your guides. I want you to listen to the messages that are there that they're about to tell you, because I feel very much so that the clues are really and truly going to come towards you thick and fast. Um, you're all about your money, and I feel like for this month you should be focusing on your money. um this is also another thing I will let you know. Really focus on, when I say love and where you want to be, I want you to take time to really say, I want clarity. This new form and this new start is basically a clean start, a new start. This isn't about you having to go back in the past. It's been a bit of a situation where recent past have affected you emotionally, but now it's time to move forwards and just trust that you are on the right steps. I want you to really just live in a place in your life where you'll be very, very authentic to you, and trust that things are happening for you. You've got to really, for all you Scorpios out there, to use this as, and I don't want to sound in a way patronizing, but it's kind of like you being a baby again, like starting again in your embryonic stages. As though I also got the death card, so this is about rebirths. This is about new starts. This is everything that you want it to be. This is the opportunities that you really want. So understand this. Don't be driven by past disappointment, because it's literally saying that this is absolutely clear. This this environment that I have or making right now is absolutely clear. And with the Five of Cups, it's about having absolute optimism about the situation and really trust the process of things. That's what I'm hearing, especially with the Five of Cups. Um, your outlook is definitely going to be better by the way you see things, and this is something I want you to really really ask yourself is, if you're having certain doubts, if you're having certain difficulties, it's important for you to go into the why. It's really going straight into the root of things. So there is an element of having to just delve into, for example, you're given a gift, you're given and you're given this. If there is a part of you that still feels disappointed, you're going to have to look at self. I feel like you looking at self is absolutely going to propel your journey no doubts going forwards. But it's about being able to do so. There's definitely new shifts, so be present, be mindful of these shifts, and manage that of your own energy. It's imperative that you do so, Scorpio. It is very imperative, and really allow yourself to take this not as a crisis for any type of way, but as an opportunity. All right. Now I'm going to be going into the Sag. Yes, Sag. Apologies, guys. You know me. Pick up everyone here. I'm not going to be doing Sag. Let's look. We've got 4 more to go, and I look forward to reading all of you. This is something that I love doing. This is a passion of mine, and you know, I love reading tarot. So let's go for it. But consider this as a treat. Okay, and this is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. So all you Sagittarians out there, I feel like there is a bit of doubt that regarding your future. There is a part of you that's like, am I doing the right thing? And if I have a designated type of like my destination, there's questions regarding that. I feel like you're caught in two minds, and there's a bit of inner conflict in regarding your decisions going forwards. You got the 2 of Pentacles and you got the 5 of Wands. And for you Sagittarians, if you're not sure about something, if you're not sure, I want you to take this time, and I really want you to just say, you know what, if I don't know at the moment, that's absolutely fine. What you're going to be doing right now is taking this time on your own, especially with the 7's about self. You taking yourself away from everyone and actually using this time to really, really be present and actually hearing yourself. Because I feel very much so that there's a bit of distractions around you and you're not able to hear yourself. I feel very much that it's important for you to focus on what you feel that's going to give you a lot of happiness and fulfillment, especially with the Knight of Cups. I've also got a situation. I also got the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is letting you know that you are your own superpower. You are your own compass. So if you decide to make any changes, that is for your highest good. If you don't make a decision as of yet, that's not a problem, because Spirit's saying is take your time with it, and when you know and you're sure, you should take that decision. This decision that you have doesn't have to happen immediately. I've got the Moon card. So the Moon card is about letting you know that time is definitely going to be valuable for you. And if it takes an extra week, heck, if it takes a month, I think you should take that month before you're before you're absolutely ready. You've got the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles is about letting you know, because you've got 2 6s in the tarot deck, that the ultimate decision that you make towards this is fundamentally going to be for your benefit. I have some high hopes because this is definitely something that's going to be very beneficial for you and a new start. I'm very, 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 very confident that give it time. Give it time. There's no need to rush with this situation. There's no need to rush. This is a powerful time for you because it's the Death card and the the Wheel of Fortune. You are about to go through a very, very transformative time. And what I feel is about to happen for you Sagittarians, is that while you're waiting, I want you to be 2 things. I want you to strategize, really make a plan, of just basically, yes, making a plan of how you're going to rationalize this whole situation. Think over these things, create a plan, create a strategy. This is about being clear and making sure that you're clear within these decisions yourself, that you don't overcomplicate anything and that you don't confuse yourself at this moment in time. I feel very much of a positive step for Sagittarians, because I feel like you're about to align yourself with the compass, and this compass of life, and that's making the decisions based on what you feel, giving yourself time and grace. And this time is definitely going to be a powerful time. All right, now we're going to go into the month for all of you Capricorns. All right, let's go for Capricorns. Big up to everyone here. Really appreciate your time and energy. 18-8 or 8 past 18 for use or what's it, or 188. Check that on your angel numbers for you Capricorns out there. Okay, let's go and do it. I feel like you're definitely going to make some you're going to make some sacrifices. You're absolutely going to make some sacrifices. These sacrifices are for your benefit, but I'm going to explain. Okay, so for you Capricorns out there, Capricorns, you are about to focus on a certain dream that you have. This is about you basically just saying, you know what, I'm going to focus on what makes me happy. What you're being motivated by at this moment in time for you Capricorns is money. Money, 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 and notoriety. I feel very much for you Capricorns out there that you'll be focusing on work for this particular full moon, and you have the license to really focus on the bag. The bag is definitely going to be opening new doors for you at this moment in time. And I feel very much so that Spirit is definitely going to leave you crumbs. In terms of not crumbs, clues. Sorry, Spirit is definitely going to give you a lot of clues, and in this clues that's about to happen for you is a great sense of empowerment. I feel very much so for you entrepreneurs out there that this is a feeling of an expansion, a feeling of on being an entrepreneur. Money's just going to be coming in easily, effortlessly, and endlessly. And I feel very strongly for you Capricorns is that if you're about that bag, it's definitely going to open new doors for you. I feel very much so that your material life is going to be very, very good. However, the people around you, such as your friends, I do feel, and your family members, potentially your partners, they may feel a little bit of like loneliness in regarding that you're focused too much on the bag. But it's important that you have a great way of you have to find a way of managing this. Okay, and once you manage this, sorry, let me just get out, yeah, that's it. You've got the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is to let you know that there is a way to manage this. You'll be successful in managing this if you make the effort. I do feel like there's a part of you, especially with the Judgment card, that you feel like time is against you. That's just an illusion that you have created within yourself. There literally, time is no relevance towards the situation. It's only the pressures and what you've created within yourself. I'm just letting you know that you will be successful in your endeavors if you are in that energy of money, and you'll be focusing on a bag regardless of the time, because you're aligning yourself towards that. The Star card here as well, especially with the Star card, I'm just letting you know that if you want the notoriety that you want, you'll be getting it. But at the same time, there's an energy where, and what I feel is that you've imagine a game of Mario. What's it called? Mario Karts. You've hit that box, and then you've hit the Star card, and you're going really fast, and you're going like all of this, right? But you're already in first place. Like, you're doing the best corners, hit the right and the third. Like, understand that your efforts already are putting you in the best position, and you've got the momentum. So the truth and the reality is you're already protected regarding this energy. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you're saying that time is against you, how can time be against you if you're first place? How can time be against you if you're already winning? Bask in the moment. You got 2 last corners to go. You know that you've got 20 more seconds before that star card is going to go off, before anybody can hit you with bananas, shells, whatever. But you're still going to win. So for all you Capricorns out there, right? You stay winning. You keep winning. But it's down to the way you see things. All right? Okay. And we're now going into the month of Aquarius. Okay, let's go into the month of Aquarius. Let's do this. Shout out to everyone here. Really appreciate your time and energy, guys. We are about to do the Aquarius reading. So let's go. For you Aquarius out there, is coming to a realization of your own self-worth, and I feel very much strongly of your own power. That you've had a taste of it. I feel a great change for you Aquarius out there, and I'm gonna explain. I feel like recently you've had a little bit of like maybe feeling a little bit in a situation that, let's just say you've been mistreated, or let's just say that there was a little bit of unfairness towards the situation. Life is unfair. But what you've done with it is not moan, it's not being your victim mentality. You've gone about this situation and you've handled it like a champion. And what you've said to yourself is, no, I won't be in a situation where I'm going to accept this. I'm going to put myself in a position where they can't ever put me in that position ever again. So you've gone from here to here all of a sudden. And this is about you and your own self-importance. And you really, really saying to yourself, what I'm hearing is the power of no. Yes, for you Aquarius out there, the power of no. And you having to say no to certain things on what you feel. I feel very much so that what I'm hearing is from the past. There has been a little bit of people pleasing, but this is something that you were used to because of your as a child. But what you've done is really, really internalize the situation as, hold on, and you said to yourself, hold on a minute, I'm not going to be doing this. F that. No, absolutely, fundamentally not. You've taken a stand over this situation, and you've said to yourself, this is what I'm, this is the new me. I am who I am. And this is the reset that you wanted, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is to let you know, really and truly, that you've removed parts of yourself that you don't want to have anymore. So you're removing the weeds, you're now planting a new seed. And what I feel is about to happen for you is that this is definitely going to be a new chapter, which is going to be expansive, self-empowerment, which is definitely going to be powerful. There's a lot of masculine energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but I'm just saying that the energy of purpose, the energy of growth, the energy of basically stepping into your power. Stepping into your power. You've also got the Eight of Wands, which is about a transformation. Yeah, big transformation is happening as we speak, because you got the World card, you got the Fool card, and the Tower card. So you've had a full circle moment. You come to a realization over your own self-importance. You've grown from the situation, and this is just the product of self-love and self-importance. Now, what's going to happen is that what you're projecting is that you are now about to have the abundance that you want. You've got the Sun card, you got the Two of Wands, and you got the Ten of Pentacles. This is a new start. You've gone through a chapter of having to deal with many difficulties, having to deal with parts of you that you may not be comfortable with, but you've turned that uncomfortableness into comfortability. And now you said, this is who I am, unapologetically. And that is a form of self-growth, self-empowerment, and self-love. All right? And that was Aquarius. Now let's look into the last but not least, Pisces. All right. For you Pisces out there, let's do this. Shout out to everyone here. I really appreciate your time and energy, guys. And this is definitely not the definitely look, it's the last, but definitely not the least. Let's go for the month Pisces. So shout out to everyone here. Really appreciate your time. Let's do this. Definitely a new powerful start. I do feel like for all you Pisces out there, I feel like you should rush towards your passions. Yeah, this is the energy of passions right now. Okay, so let's go into it. So for all you Pisces out there, I feel like you're going through a amount of movement. It's almost feeling like you have this energy of self-belief, and really trust this self-belief. You're moving away from negativity. You're walking into what you envision as your dream. It almost feels like you're taking, you know, you're taking the bull's head, and you're basically going to the direction that you want it to go to. I've got the Chariot card, and I feel like there's this stubbornness, especially with this energy of Pisces, which is like, you know what, I will not be moved in what's going to influence me. I am the influence. I'm going to go here, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I've also got the Wheel of Fortune, which is about your overall luck is definitely about to change. It's like you're making your own luck as well. So this is something that I feel that you feel very strongly to. This is the energy within yourself. It's like this unmovable like bond, or sorry, unmovable belief that nothing's going to shake you. And this is because you know the strength of your own strategy, your own self-belief, your what's the word for it, your abilities. It's given me very much like I'm formidable. I'm going to create my own lane. And for you Pisces out there, this is something due to your passions. I'm also seeing that this is an inspired move. This is a move that you feel very much so that this is, if anything, passionate. I just feel like for those who are um Pisces, it's about being bold and move forwards accordingly. The most powerful card in the deck is the Sun card, and by you doing this is that you're going through life and like, this is what I am, this is what I'm designing, this is what I'm gonna do. I like this energy. Is it gonna piss a few people off? I'm gonna say yes, it's gonna cause a reaction to people, but you're Pisces, you know, you're not you're not afraid to ruffle up some feathers. And if anything, you're doing something right for you. I can't ever question anybody if they're making something solely on what they truly feel. That's living their most authentic self. And some people just don't live their most authentic self. Yeah, I mean, this is confirmation. This is Queen of Swords. This is about you having clarity, you having measured, you having clarity, you seeing the signs, and you just going for it. I just feel very strongly about this energy because it's almost giving me like, it is giving me the energy of like, you are feeding the inner child. You are feeding the inner child, which is basically living that dream. It's very much so when we're children and like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a games designer. Guess what? You you took it upon yourself and you become a games designer. I'm not saying everyone's going to be a games designer, but you're basically living the dream that many others can't, and they won't because they're too scared to. And this is the energy that I feel for all you Pisces to live by. This is basically sending a message to the universe, to yourself, that I am what I truly vibrate. And that, for me, is the strongest way to be your own compass, guys. All right? Now, that was your full moon reading for the 13th of April. I go by name The Sorcerer. For those that are interested in getting any personal readings, I've got my TikTok account, I have my Instagram account. All you've got to do is message me first. We can talk about it. You can also go into my website, which is will definitely be on the link on my descriptions if you'd like to book a reading. All right, guys. Now, I go by name the Sorcerer, and that was the full moon reading. Take care now, guys. Ta-ra.